Welcome to SAP CodeM Learning Hub.
Hello viewers and users. Enterprise Structure Part 8 in continuation of Part 7. In this session, you will learn how to customize business partner configuration. You see these topics from the top, which are highlighted as done. We have covered all these topics. If you have not seen these videos, I suggest you to go and watch my YouTube channel. If you are really serious and interested to learn materials management system, SAP materials management system, these topics are all interlinked. If you watch one by one, they are created in orderly fashion. You will have a deep understanding of material management module. We will create in this session. We will do business partner configuration step by step. We'll log into the system in real time. We'll do the entire configuration. In that way, you will know how to customize business partner. And all the configuration you will be learning in this session. Move on to the next slide. Categories in business partner. In SAP S/4HANA, there are several categories divided as business partners. One, as a person, individual, is a consumer, investor, is a private person, can also be a business partner. Two, there's a group like a household or joint residence. This group can also be a business partner. Third, you all know that organization, also the business partners, like company and subsidiary company also will play the role of a business partner. Move on to the next slide. Business partner configuration, business requirement. Users, as usual, in every video session, I take one business requirement as an assignment. We follow that business requirement. We'll do the complete configuration, and in that way, we'll complete that assignment. So here also in this session, I have taken one business requirement. So we'll follow that business requirement, log into the system in real time, and we'll do the entire configuration. So for business partner, here in SAP S/4HANA, business partner has different roles. Like, for example, he's a supplier. If one company can be a supplier and also a customer at the same time. So he'll be supplying material and also buying material from us or from our company. So in that case, he plays the role of a supplier and also the role of a customer. So that's what the major change in the SAP S/4HANA. Earlier we used to call vendor, then we used to call customer. Now the terminology they introduced in SAP S/4HANA is business partner. Business partner can have multiple roles. He can be a supplier, he can be a customer at the same time. So this is what you have to understand, and all this configuration will be doing based upon those roles. The business requirement here is the purchasing department in company code MPN1 wants to create the vendor master data of three different type of vendors. So that is our business requirement. The company wants to create one local vendor, one foreign vendor, and one-time vendor. The users want that number ranges of master data should have automatic number creation. So the users, in the business requirement, the users, they want to have automatic number generation and make sure that there should not be any overlapping of the numbers. So in this case, we'll have a local vendor, one number series. Foreign vendor will have another number series. One-time vendor will have a manual or automatic number series. Users of purchasing department further want to know how they can create one-time vendor master with the assignment of manual number assignment at the time of creating the vendor master data. Users one-time vendor, the company will not have any agreement with them or any contract with those vendors. The company rarely require any material or any service and which is not repeatedly done. In that case, they'll create one-time vendor. And those vendors, the purchasing department users want to have manual number assigned. As we move on to the session, we will log in and we will do, while doing the configuration, you will know how to do this requirement. One of the point in the business requirement. Move on to the next slide. Business partner configuration vendor master data. So here the definition of master data is the information which remains in the system for a long period of time and does not undergo any changes so often, such as master data, user master data, GL master data, profit center master data, cost center master data, vendor master data, customer master data, material master data, purchasing info, records, etc. These are the master data, will remain permanent in the system, and it represents the business object that contains agreed upon information which is shared across an organization. That's the meaning and definition of master data. It is created and it can be used across the entire organization. Users, these are the T codes, transaction codes, which are no more in use. They were in the old SAP ECC system. In SAP S4HANA, these have been eliminated. They became absolute transaction codes. Move on to the next slide. Company and types of business partners. Users, take a look at this picture. On the left-hand side, let us assume this is our company, Metro Pride Automobiles Manufacturer, company code MPN1 in SAP S4HANA system. On the right-hand side, you have categories in business partner. So what are the categories? A person can be a business partner to our company. A group can be a business partner to our company. An organization also can be a business partner to our company. So this is how the relationship builds up as a business partner and our company. Different categories of business partners. I have taken this diagram as a sample to have a clear concept of how the relationship builds up between the business partners and our company. So this is what this diagram is all about. So to have a clear concept of business partner. Move on to the next slide. Here, business partner roles and data flow chart. Users, this is the flow chart which gives you explanation of a business partner and the multiple roles of that business partner. How in SAP S4HANA system, how the business partners is divided and assign multiple roles. So this flow chart will give you a brief explanation about the business partner and its roles. So let us start with business partner master data. This is the initial data which you create, which you call general data. Role for the general data is BP role. 00000 is the code, which is SAP S4HANA standard code. This is the code you assign first, and then you have to create the general data. Here, take a look at this. The tables for the business partner are, for the BP, you have BUT000, where you can see all the business partner general data. And LFA1 is for the supplier or vendor data. You can see in this table. And KMA1 is the customer data you can see. So same business partner, multiple roles, you can see all the tables by using the transaction code SC16N. Users on the left side is the role of sourcing and procurement module. He plays the role of a vendor. On the right hand side, the extension of business partner master data. On the right hand side, this is the sales and distribution side. So let me explain to you one by one. This side is the purchasing, or you can say sourcing and procurement module. Here you have the finance role in the sourcing and procurement module. For that, the code is this 6-digit code is assigned here. This is SAP standard. For the finance role on the sourcing and procurement side, FLVN00, that's the finance role, and FLVN01, that's a vendor or supplier role. Vendor and supplier both are same. You can use vendor or you can use supplier. It's both the same terminology. So FLVN01 is the role of a vendor on the sourcing and procurement side. So same thing is extended to the role on the sales and distribution side. So sales and distribution side also will have a finance role. FLCU00, that's the finance role. That's the code assigned. It's SAP standard. FLCU01, sales and distribution. This will be the role of a customer. So same business partner will have multiple roles, a vendor's role and the customer role. Vendor master data, FI data, using this code FLVN001, you will be creating the business partner data on the finance level. That will be company level, where you have to assign the company code. The rest of the details you have to assign. It will be created at the company level. And the purchasing role as a vendor, you have to create at the purchasing organization data level. So these two roles you have to create in the sourcing and procurement side. Now, customer master data side, you also have to create the finance role at the company level, where you have to assign the company code and rest of the details. So that will be on the sales and distribution side, finance role, and customer role on the sales and sales organization, sales and distribution side. So these are the business partner roles. We'll give you a clear explanation in this flow chart. Okay, so that's where the concept of business partner, this chart makes you very clear. Move on to the next slide. Define vendor account groups. Users, this is the screen. So as usual, there are two ways to go to the screen. One, you can use transaction code OBD3. Other way is you follow the SAP reference IMG, follow this path and go to the screen. This initially we have to create the groups. Based upon our business requirement, we'll be creating 3 account groups on the vendor side. So first, ZMPL is a local supplier, ZMPF is a foreign supplier, ZMPO as a one-time supplier or vendor. Vendor or supplier both are same, so let us not get confused. So we will log into the system, we'll do this configuration. We'll see in each screen and we'll go log into the system, we'll do the configuration. See, look at the second slide, move on to the next slide. See, this is how we log into the system using either transaction code or using the SAP reference IMG path. We'll go screen by screen, we'll do the configuration. So first we have to go and create the vendor group. 3 vendor groups we have to create, and we have to create number ranges for those 3 groups. So as you move on, there will be more slides for rest of the configuration. So we'll take each slide, we'll go log into the system, we'll do the configuration, come back, take the next slide, we'll log in again, we'll go back again to the system in real time, and we'll do the configuration. So screen by screen configuration, we will do it. So let's first log in and do this part. We'll finish this configuration. Type SPRO, press enter. Click on SAP reference IMG. Look out for financial accounting node, expand this. Then expand the node accounts receivable and accounts payable. Then click on supplier accounts. Then expand master data node. Preparation for creating supplier master data. Expand this node. From here we'll do all the configuration. So first click on this. We create local vendor group, foreign vendor group, and one-time vendor group. So we create new entries. So first will be Z, use capital, ZMP local. So here you can type local, LOCA, local supplier or local vendor. That's a vendor. Local supplier. Take local supplier. Our company MPN1. Okay. Here, when you see here, it says define account groups and also the screen layouts. Just let me explain to you what is this screen layout means here. Go back to the system, double click on this, double click on this. These are the field variants. Like when you create the channel data or vendor data, at that time what fields you need compulsory, display or suppress. You can hide the fields by suppress. So what are the mandatory fields, optional fields, whether just only display fields, the control of the fields, you can manage it from here. So this is what it says about the screen layouts. So this is how you control the screen layout. This is where you can manage all the screen layouts. Let's go back. If you want to have the communication data, like whatever fields you want to have it, or just want to make it mandatory, or you don't want to display them, or you want to display them only with no changes, all this screen layout you can set up from here. While doing the data entry, all those fields you can manage through here. Let's go back. Go back. So we leave everything this like in a company code data. What fields you want to activate, what fields you want to deactivate, what fields you want to make it optional or required entry as a compulsory. If you make it required, it becomes compulsory. Okay, this is how you manage the screen layout. So it's not one-time vendor. You just local supplier MP1. Save it. Okay, create the request like creating define new vendor groups. And say define new vendor groups. This is the ticket. You all know these part of configuration will be done by FI consultants or consultants. But this basically this is the job of FI consultants. Those are the ones who create this configuration. They are the one who do this configuration. So for that there will be incidents. There will be a ticket, or you can call it incident request. So based upon that, they have a number, a ticket number. In that case, so once there is an enhancement done by the finance consultant, in that case they need to fill out this ticket. This is just a ticket. Okay, just save it. Save it. Okay, now go back, make another one. ZM Make it capital. TF. You say FOREGIN foreign. Bracket FOREGIN foreign vendor or supplier. The company code, for the company code MPN1. Okay, just save this. You all know what this field status are. So just go back. It's already saved. Just go back. Create another one. That's for the third supplier or one-time vendor. ZMPO. So we'll see one time supplier MPN1. Save it. Go back. Just see now. We type ZMP. Here we created one foreign supplier, one local supplier, one-time supplier. We created this. So now go back to the screen. This is done. We created this. Move on to the next slide. We have to create the number ranges. So for that, we'll go back to the screen. Go back from here. You see here, create number ranges for vendor accounts. Execute this or click on that. Click on intervals. Here, there are two ways to check the free intervals. If you click here, see free intervals, these are the numbers available. So from here, we'll be picking number series for our local supplier, foreign supplier, and the one-time supplier. So these are the freely available fields. So what we will do, we'll take for the local, we'll use the first one. Okay, so local will be what we have taken for the local, ZL. This is the one, ZL. So we make it ZL. You need to highlight first, make it capital letters. ZL, you need to highlight like this first. And then for the foreign supplier, what we'll do, we'll take 3000 series. This is the one. So we'll make it ZF, this is a foreign supplier. Save it. Just go back and check down. See here, ZF, and ZF we have taken the series. I think it's creating only one at a time. No problem. ZL is not there. Local, it has taken only foreign. Then we have to create one by one. So click on this button. From here also you can see the free intervals, and other ways you can also see from here the free intervals. So just click on this. Now we'll take this first series for our local supplier, ZL. Okay. Click on check mark. So ZL, ZF. So ZF is 3000 series, could say 300106, and ZL starts from 1. ZF starts from 3. And now for the one-time vendor, what we will do, we'll create, because one-time vendor will be, let's go up here, it will be ZO, we'll make it alphanumeric AA and ZZZ. Here you have to click, it's a one-time vendor. The business requirement is number external. If you click on this, you can have a manual entry of the number. You can enter the number manually, and they can be alphanumeric number automatically can be generated. So this is what you have to, you want to expand till here. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to save it. Save this. Check mark. So what we have done here, we go in the last, scroll down. So we have created one foreign vendor series, number series starts with 3, one local vendor series starts with 1, and one-time vendor series alphanumeric starts with A and ZZZ. So any range, character range between A and ZZZ can be number or can be character also. You can have alphanumeric, then you can have external number. External number means you can assign it manually. So this is what we completed. So just go back and check. So we have finished. We created the number ranges ZL, ZF and ZO. We finished this task. Move on to the next slide. Now assign number ranges to vendor account groups. So we created the groups and we created the number ranges. Now we have to assign the number ranges to vendor account groups. That's what we are going to do. Let's go back to the system. Users, before I go and assign the number ranges, I just forgot one thing here in the account groups. Click on this. Just go to the one-time vendor position ZMPO. Double click on this. Here I forgot to check mark this one-time account. This is very important because we are creating one-time vendor. You need to check mark this. I forgot to do that. So this is how you check mark this one for one-time vendor. This is how you identify the one-time customer. Save it. Go back. Go back. Go back to our slide. So we have to select, we are in the same path. Select assign number to vendor accounts. Just go back. Assign path. Define. Assign number ranges to vendor account. This is the one. We finish creating number ranges. Now we have to assign it. So now position on our ZMP. So you get ZMPL, ZMPF, ZMPO, all the city suppliers. So we took first ZL, make it capital ZL. That's the number range for the local supplier. Sorry, ZF. ZL, ZO. Save it. Save it. So we have created the vendor groups and we assigned them the number ranges to those vendor groups. Go back. So this part we finished. Move on to the next slide. Define number ranges for business partner role. Now we'll be creating number series for BP role. That is for the general data. So to create the general data and to assign the number range for the BP role, so we have to follow this path, or you can use the transaction code and go directly to the screen, or follow SAP reference IMG path and do the configuration. So we'll make it as a standard. We'll follow the SAP reference IMG path. Just go back to the screen. We have to go to cross application data, SAP business partner basic settings. Just we'll go back to, so we finish from here. If you close this knot, see here cross application components. Expand this knot. Here, if you go down, you see here SAP business partner. Expand this knot. Expand business partner. Expand business settings. Number ranges and groupings. Expand this. Define number ranges for business partner. Define number ranges. Click on this. From here, you have to define the number ranges for BP role. Click on intervals. Click on free intervals. This is the button to, this is the icon to click and check and see what are the free intervals available. These are the free intervals available. So first what we will do, what we have taken, BL, BF and BO. BL for the local business partner. What is the series we take? We take 8 series. B, BL. Here you have to highlight this and enter the number range code. Check on this. We have to do one by one here. We cannot do simultaneously. We finish this. We assign 8 series to BL. Check on this. Just go down and check. It's B. You have to see B. BL. There we are. We took 8 series BL. Now we'll create to check for other free interval. We'll take 9 series for the foreign. That's BF. And the other one, we will do as usual what we have done for vendor account groups number range. Here click on this to insert the line. We take BO, is one time, supplier, A, and Z, okay. We match with this image, and then we'll check on external. This for manual. You can have manual number series. So we have created T number series. One BF, that is for foreign partner, business partner starts with 9 series. One business partner local starts with 8 series. And the last one is one time vendor or one time business partner. The series starts with alphanumeric AA and ZZZ alphanumeric. This is external number range so that we can enter the number manually. So save it. Go back. Go back. Now define groups and assign number ranges. Click on this. We define the number ranges for BP role. We completed this. Move on to the next slide. Define BP groupings and assign the number range which we created. So we have to define the business partner role groupings and the number ranges which we created for the BP role. We have to assign this. This is what we are going to do right now. Just log into the system. Just go back to the system. From here, click on new entries. Here you have to define the groupings. BP groupings, ZBPL, ZBPF for the foreign supplier BP role, ZPPO, that's for the one time, the BP role for the one time. Here we'll type local BP, okay, then foreign, let's say local supplier BP. We take in the short form because limited characters. BP local supplier, and say foreign supplier BP, OT one time supplier BP. So these are the business partner, 3 different business partner. Let us type the long description. The long description will be writing local supplier BP, and then foreign supplier supplier. That's the long description. Foreign supplier. We write the company codes, name for the company code MPN1. Foreign supplier BP, make it capital. For the company code PN1, and one time supplier, one time supplier, one time supplier. As usual, users, because the system, before I make this demo, I go and test the system thoroughly. That's why you see these are predefined descriptions are there already existing. That means I already tested the system working fine or not. So every time I make any video session, I have to go and do that to make the system working fine or not, to make sure. So we have done with this. Now we'll assign the number ranges for the BP role. BL, we'll make it capital letters, BL for the local supplier, BF number range for the foreign supplier, BO for one time supplier. That's it. Save this. Save it. So we have done with that. It's already saved. Let's go back to our slide. So we finished this part. Move on to the next slide. Here now we have to assign the BP role to the supplier role. So this is how you link business partner master data link to vendor master data. Here we are going to link the account group, vendor account groups to the BP grouping. This is how the link will be established. That's what we are going to do now. Go back to the system. We have to go to master data synchronization, okay, and then customer vendor integration. You have to follow the path. Go back, go down, look for master data synchronization. Here it is. Expand this. Look for customer vendor integration. Expand this node. Here you'll see business partner settings. Expand this. Settings for vendor integration. Here you can do even the customer integration if it is if you are creating customer and you are linking customer with a business partner role, customer role with business partner role. You can use this settings from here, but as of now we are doing settings for vendor integration. Expand this node. Expand the node field assignment for vendor integration. Click on define number assignment for direction BP to vendor. Click on new entries. So first we'll start with local supplier BP grouping ZBPL. Then ZMPL. This is what we are doing the mapping. We are mapping BP role with the vendor account grouping. So we'll map now BP grouping of foreign suppliers ZBPF with ZMPF account. This is how you link it. The BP role, you link it with the supplier role. ZBPO with ZMPO. Enter. Here users, we have taken the external number range, so we keep same number range for both the roles. One-time supplier BP role, one-time supplier vendor role. That is BP grouping and vendor account grouping. We check mark this so that we'll have the same numbers for both the roles as we have taken as an external number. So in that case we will check mark this. This is how you have to do the settings. Otherwise, if you don't check this, otherwise while creating the one-time supplier, you'll get an error message. So here you do the check mark. Save it. Save it. Go back. Go back. We have, go back to the slide. So business partner master data linked to vendor master data. We have completed this. Now move on to the next slide. Users, we did all the configuration. When you look at this table, so this table will show you what all we have done and how we mapped all the groupings together, BP groupings and the vendor account grouping. This is uh, just to have a clear concept and understand how do we create the groups and how does the system links it. This is what the sample table. From here, you see the vendor account groups we created for 3 different vendors. We created the number range codes, and then we assigned the different numbers, ranges. Yeah, in the real time, we assign different numbers. Just for example, I have taken these numbers. So, just for example, so don't consider as it is. And then we have created BP groups for the 3 different suppliers. And then we created number range codes for the BP grouping. And we assigned 3 different numbers for those BP groupings. This is for the configuration for the BP role. And then finally, we link the BP grouping with the vendor account grouping. This is how you establish the link between the vendor account group and the business partner, BP role group. So this is what how you integrate. Okay, this table will give you a clear understanding of what configuration we have done, what is happening actually in the system. Now there is a business requirement now comes in. The purchasing department want the following partner functions into the vendor master data. This vendor partner determination configuration, which we'll be doing now as we finish this slide. Define partner roles. What does the purchasing department wants? They want different partner roles. Users, you see in business partner definition, means like, for example, there's one company supplying material, so that's the actual vendor. But at the same time, there's a different company delivering the plant. Like, for example, this company who's the vendor will have a contract with another company, or it will have its own sister company. In that case, that company will be delivering the material to us, to our company. So this is what here it is. Because most of the time, the same company will be playing all these roles. So one company can be vendor, one company can be delivering plan, one company can be invoicing partner, one company can be freight supplier. Same company can do this multiple roles, or this company, the vendor can assign these roles to different companies. Maybe the contracting, they will have contract with some other companies, or they will have the system companies will be taking care of this functions. So that's what here it is. Okay, so that's why they call different partner roles. One company can play all the roles, or one company, this vendor or a supplier, will assign these roles to some other companies, whether they are in contract with that supplier, or they'll have a sister companies who will take care of this functions. Move on to the next slide. Now let's go and create the partner roles. So for that, you need to follow this path. We'll go back to materials management, purchasing, partner determination, define partner roles. We'll do that one. Okay, just go back to the system. Go back from here. Just close down the close down this, so that we have to look for materials management. Not close the cross application. Close all this. Now go and look for materials management. Not materials management now. Expand this. Go to purchasing. Then look out for supplier master. Just go back and check. Purchasing, partner determination. Purchasing, partner determination. Close this supplier. Look out for partner determination. And then it's down. Partner determination. Expand this knot. Partner roles. Expand this knot. define partner roles. So just go back and see define partner roles. Click on this, check for partner roles. For example, what partner roles? First, this VN positions, check VN exists or not. VN is existing. Okay, no need to create it. If it is not existing, you can create that partner role. Then second, what was that? Just take a look at the slide. Go back. VNDP Go back to the system. Position DP. Check DP is there or not. DP is there. Then PI. Invoicing party. PI is also there. The last one is FS. Freight supplier. All are there. So no need to create. It's already predefined. Those are the standard partner functions. We already have it. So it doesn't need to create it. Just go back. Go back to our slide. So all this partner roles existing. So no need to define any roles. Now we'll assign our vendor account grouping to those partner functions. That's what we'll be doing now. Log into the system. Click on define permissible partner roles. Click on new entries. This is going to be a little lengthy. First, we'll take the partner role BN. Then we assign to our account group ZMPL. Press enter. Then just look out for the slide. Go back. DPPIFS. VN we have done. Now DP. First we'll take this DP. PI. FS. Just create for ZMPL. ZM. All this partner of this functions we need to define to the vendor account group. Vendor account group, first we define all these roles to the local supplier. Then we have to define all these roles to the foreign supplier. VN ZM F, then DP, so what's with DP, then FPI, and the partner functions, FS, so there are 4 partner functions, VN, DP, PFS. Then also one time supplier VN, then DP, then PI, then FS. Okay. So take ZMPF. Okay, again ZMPF. And then again ZMPF. F. Now ZMPO, that's for the one time. ZMPO, 4 different roles for each account group, for each supplier. ZMPO, ZMPO. Press enter now. So this is how you do the mapping for the partner function roles. Partner function roles in the vendor account groups. We did this mapping. Just save this, save it, go back to our slide. So where we were, we finished this part. We checked all the functions were available, and we assign those functions to vendor account groups. So we finished till here. Move on to the next slide. Now go to partner supplier settings in supplier master record and define partner schemas. So partner determination, we are on partner determination only. Just go back, save it once again, go back, go back. So what was that? Partner settings in supplier master record. Partner settings in supplier master record. Click on this and define schemas in supplier master. Define partner schemas. Define partner schemas. Supplier, define partner schemas. Click on this. Okay. Now here user, there are partner schemas. Okay, you can customize here your own partner schema, or you can use the standard ones. There are standard ones defined, L1, L2, L3. So we will not create our own. We will use this SAP standard partner schemas. Click on this. Let us see the functions. These are the partner determination functions. Like just now we have done VN for the supplier, okay, and PI for the invoicing party. So these are the functions and these are the partner roles. So these are the standard ones. Here, always remember supplier VN should be unique. There should not be any change. So VN is the supplier role. So that should be the, so like same supplier should be supplying the goods to us. So we are making purchase order to this supplier, someone else supplying the goods. That doesn't happen. Supplier will be same in each case, but there can be different partners for the invoicing and dispatching the goods. There can be different partners. So you have all the functions here already. Okay, just make sure these functions are there. So LI is SAP standard partner schema. Go to the L2, look at the functions. All functions are there. Who will be the contact person, ordering address. Yeah, these are already existing. This is predefined. So L2 schema is there already. We will use that. And L3, highlight this, double click on this. Here also you have this. These are the standard partner determine procedure. These are the partner functions. So all functions are existing. So we'll be using L1, L2, L3. That will be our partner schema function codes. L1, L2, L3. So we do nothing here. So as we are going to use the standard. If you want, you can customize it. You can highlight this, you can copy it, you can do customization. But sometimes too much customization will have multiple problems. So better we'll use the standard ones. Let's go back. Okay. So we have finished this slide. Okay. Move on to the next slide. Now we have picked up the partner schema functions L1, L2, L3. We will assign to each supplier. That's what we are going to do. So still it will be in partner determination only. Assign partner schemas to account groups. Just go back. Assign partner schemas to account groups. On this, so position first our supplier ZN ZMPL, that's the account group. So we'll assign L1, L2, L3. We'll use the standard partner schemas, L1, L2, L3. That's we did for local and one time. So now we'll save this first. We'll look for ZMPF, the foreign supplier. So we'll assign L1, L2, L3, L3. Okay, these are the three different suppliers. So we have assigned the partner schemas. Save it. Okay, let's go back. We saved already. I'll go back. So we have assigned the account groups to partner schemas. We have done this part. Move on to the next slide. Now we have to define for purchasing document types. Partner schemas for purchasing document types. So when you make purchase order, you enter the vendor code, supplier code. At that time, this for that document, purchasing document, there are certain schemas should be activated. So that you will be making from here. We are not creating anything. We'll just go and check everything's there or not. So still we are in pattern determination. We'll just define partner schemas in settings in purchasing documents. We'll just go back to the system. We'll just see partners settings in purchasing document. Expand is not. Define partner schema in purchasing document types. Click on this. Okay. We are taking standard purchase order. Click on this. Check here. All existing. See the different partner roles and its functions are existing, like PI invoicing partner, party invoicing party, delivering party, vendor party, freight supplier party, all these existing. Here you see these two, no change. Supplier is always mandatory because supplier is the only organization who will be supplying goods to us. Invoicing party can be different, delivering party can be different, freight party can be different. But there should be only one supplier who is supplying goods or services to our company, code MPN1. That's why this should be checkmarked. Here, let me tell you one thing. Like here, the supplier, VN, that's the function. For delivering plant, you can create one customer, you can create one supplier that will be our, that supplier will be delivering goods to our company. So in that case, he can be a different supplier. You can create another supplier or vendor and you can make it as an invoicing party. So you can have 4 different vendor or supplier created for 4 different functions. But normally that doesn't happen. Same supplier or vendor will be doing all these functions. He's the one who will be delivering, invoicing and supplying goods. Sometimes the freight supplier will be different. Okay. In that case, you need to go and create the supplier as a freight supplier in the business partner master data. So there's nothing to do here. All functions are existing. Just go back. So this we have done. What we were supposed to do, just Define. We have to define only when we are doing customization. So we are using the standard, so no need to do, all functions are existing, nothing to do here, so we leave it as it is, as we are using the standard PO in the purchasing document. Move on to the next slide. Here you just see partner determination, partner settings, and purchasing documents. Assign partner schemas to document types. Just we'll go back. Just we have seen defined partner schemas. We have not defined because we use the standard one. Let's go back to the system and see whether it's properly defined to the purchasing document or not. Go back. Click on assign partner schemas to different document types. Find out the standard document type PO and B. We are not doing any customization. If you have created any customized document type, we need to go and assign the partner schemas there. NB is the PO document type. Just check partner schema assigned to PO. This is the one. There you are. 002 is the partner schema. It's already assigned. We'll just go back to our slide. Here you see partner schema is assigned. What was the partner schema? 002. So if you want, you can create your own partner schema and you assign all those functions, or highlight this, you can copy it and you can create your own partner schema code and go to this screen and you can assign there. As we have taken standard, so it's already assigned 0002. 0002 is the standard PO partner schema assigned to the document type. So we assign the partner schema 0002 to the standard purchasing document. So with that, we have completed the entire configuration of business partner. Move on to the next slide. Business partner and vendor master data creation. You have the following options to create BP and vendor master data. Execute the transaction code BP. This is the transaction code BP in easy access screen and create the BP master data first by choosing the BP role. BP role, that's the general data. And then extend it to create vendor master data by choosing the role FLVN 00. This is the finance role. So what we'll do, we'll create first the business partner general data role 000000. Then we'll extend it to finance role. So that's what we'll be doing. And then finally, we'll execute the transaction code BP in SAP Easy Access screen and create the supplier master directly by choosing the role FLVN01. That's the purchasing side of the supplier role. So we'll create the supplier role. First, we'll create the general data BP 000000. Then we'll extend it to finance role, and then finally we'll extend it to purchasing role. That will be as a supplier. So now the company MPN1 code, in that the purchasing department want to set up the terms of payment agreed with the vendors to pay their invoices. Users, let us assume this is our company. So we have an agreement between the suppliers and our company that if we pay the payment for any material we purchased, if we pay the payment within 14 days, then the vendor is going to give us the discount of 3% for 14 days. Cash discount he will give us. If the payment is within 21 days, then he will give us a cash discount of 1% on the uh, uh, designated purchase order. So this goes through each purchase order. So the total time limit for the payment is 30 days. So any payment we are making within 14 days will get 3%. If we are making payment within 21 days to the vendor, he will give us the 1% discount. That is the early payment we can call. So if no discount, if you pay it in 30 days, there will be no discount. This is what payment terms configuration we have to do it in the system. So the terms of payment are conditions agreed between business partners for the payment of invoices. So whenever this company pays the invoices to the business partner, so there will be certain conditions agreed between the uh, business partner and the company. So who will do that? Actually, the purchasing department will negotiate all those payment terms and conditions and the discounts as and when if they make early payment. So those kind of agreement happens between purchasing department and the business partner. Purchasing department of company code MPN1. That's what we are assuming now here. Some terms of payment are predefined in the system. So all these payments we have to configure in the system. So at the time of making the invoice, those payment terms will be activated and calculated based upon the settings of the payment terms. Payment terms control the determination of baseline date. Users, if is taking 14 days from which date? That's the question. 14 days from the date of goods received. So the baseline date will be the moment the goods are received, delivered by the vendor at the warehouse, and then there will be a data entry in the system. The users will do the posting at the warehouse or the storage location. There will be a posting, and that posting date will be the baseline date. From the posting date to 14 days, 3% cash discount. So posting date is the baseline date. From baseline date, 21 days, you get 1% discount. So this is what this all about. This description is in detail. Okay, move on to the next slide. Business partner and vendor master data creation. Users, this is the sample screen which I have taken, the screenshot. So just to have a clear understanding, once we log into the system and go create the business partner general data and different roles. So if you enter BP and press enter, this is the screen. So business partner create in BP role. First you will be doing 00000. That's the general data will be created. While creating general data, see, this is the grouping. So this is important here. This grouping will tell you the customized part which we have done will be popped up in this drop down. Like for example, you see we have created 3 different suppliers, one foreign supplier, one local supplier, one-time supplier. See, this is what all the configuration we did earlier in this session. So if you the groupings, if you click on this groupings will be dropped down. So we'll select each group and we'll create the general data and we'll extend the general data to different roles. This is what we are going to do. We'll follow this path and create payment terms. Customized payment terms will be created. So let's go to the system. SPRO, press enter. SAP reference IMG. Report for node materials management. Materials management. Expand this node and go back and take a look. Purchasing supplier master. Define payment terms. Purchasing supplier master, payment terms, define terms of payment. Here it is. There are already some standard payment terms are there. What we will do, we will create our own payment terms. Click on new entries. Payment terms will use our company code MP, or make it capital letter ZMP, or we can say if you are customizing SAP standard is Z. You need to use Z. That's the standard. If you are customizing anything, Z is the first letter you need to follow. ZMP, this is our Metropolis company. Let's say terms. Okay. So this we are creating the supplier. So uncheck this customer. So this is not the sales part. This is purchasing part. So we'll not be entering anything. Baseline date will be the posting date. Okay. Okay. So baseline date you can have any fixed day, but normally we'll take baseline date will be the posting date. That will be the default date for the payment to apply the payment conditions. The baseline date will be the posting date. That's what we will do here. Okay. Then like 3%, you can go and check our slide. Go back 3% for 14 days. So we'll go to the system, 3% for 14 days. There it is. 1% for 21 days. This is how you assign 21 days. 30 days, nothing. So that's the maximum period of time. Within this time, 30 days, you should, once the 30 days crosses, automatically the payment should be done to the supplier or vendor, or whatever you call. Okay. So that's it. So there's nothing much there. Save it. Save it. I'm not filling the ticket because it will take time. So to reduce the time, I'm not filling the ticket. Just go back. See here, the explanation has already been taken automatically. If you fill this will take 14 days, 3%, 21 days, 1%, 13 days, you have to pay due net. So this has been done automatically. This, if he is a customer, if he pays early to us, then you can define here. Define some text here, and then you can define the payment terms. Save it, just to cross check. Go back. So we have finished payment terms. So that part has taken automatically by the system. Go back. Go back. Go back to our slide. So this we finish. Move on to the next slide. Move on to the next slide. This part we have done already. Move on to the next slide. Now we'll go and do the shipping terms, standard shipping conditions. So for that you need to go logistics execution, shipping. Go back to the system, logistics execution. So see down there. I rarely use this node. Logistics invoice verification. Logistics execution. Expand this node. Then go back and check basic shipping, shipping point. Shipping, basic shipping, expand this node, basic shipping functions. And then the following one is shipping point and goods receiving point determination. Shipping point and goods determination point. Expand this knot. Finally, define shipping conditions. Users, there are already, by default, there are certain conditions. If you want to customize, we can go ahead and create the new entries. Just create the new entry. So we'll make a shipping condition for our company. So maximum allowed is only 2 digit. Let's say ZS. Okay. What we can say, deliver ship it to uh, storage location company, or we can say ship it to location warehouse, ship it to warehouse. We can write it in short words, ship it to, or you can say ship it to store, ship it to S location, storage location, MPL1. This is our main storage location. Let us assume this is our main storage location. If you want, we can keep few more. You can say Z P, and then ship it to office storage location. Ship it to office storage location. If any material directly they will receive at the office, in the office also there will be a small storage location. Let us assume that. So ZP will be ship it to office location. This is just, we are doing the test run, so we don't have actual data. So that's why we have to take it in that way. Save this one. Then you can say, if you want to create, okay, create shipping, define shipping conditions. Okay, save it. Go back. Shipping conditions per sales document type. Loading, define rules for determination of shipping point. Assign shipping points according to storage location. Just click on assign shipping point according to the storage location. So we'll create new entries. What we will do, we will create a ZS. That's our shipping location. Our plant is MP01. Okay, storage location MPL1. That's it. Then ZP, MP01. Let's say as 01, MPL2. That's the second storage location. Just save it. So we defined shipping conditions, then we assigned also. Now we finish this part. Check it out again. Just go back. Now we'll create the BP. Just go directly to the transaction code /n BP. But before that, let's just go and check our slide. So we have done this. So with that, we have ended the complete configuration. Now we'll do this part. From here, we'll directly go to the business partner screen /NBP, and we'll create a business partner master data general data, and we'll extend the general data to finance and purchasing. Click on organization. This screen pops up. Here, initially 000 you have to create business partner role 000. That's the general data we'll be creating first. Here from the drop down, users you see, just type on Z. First we create local vendor. Where is our here? This is our company. This is our local business partner group. Select this group. Now select as company. Let's say, for example, we can say local business partner or local supplier. Test run, local supplier test run, and you can say local supplier test run. That will be your search term, LSTR, local supplier. Street, for example, let's say RD Road, house number 2214, country, let's say India, local supplier, region 36, and then postal code. There will not be postal code in India. Postal code, there is postal code. Post box will not be there in India. Postal code is 500038, for example. Then Hyderabad. That's all. So we'll go one by one. Address view, identification, control, business partner type. Just select the drop down. Business partner type we created local, MPL, local vendor. Check on this. That's the business partner type. Payment terms. No problem. This is just a warning message. Status. Where use additional test. This is just we are creating the initial data. This is general data. BP role 00000. Just remember users. This is the first step we'll be doing, and we'll just go and check everything is okay here. Error free. Now we'll save it. Automatic number series, we selected BP. See number series for BP role 8. Start with 8 series. So number automatic generated. We will extend the role to finance side. Just click on this icon. Click here. Go down. Look for finance role, FLV. If not, you can go and check in our slide. FLV N00. Just we'll go back. FLV N00. Select FLV N00. FLV N00. Select this one. Okay, now once you select, we have to create finance role. For that, you need to assign company code. Click on company code. Our company code is MPN1. Press enter. Company code, just go adopt. Okay, reconciliation account for local supplier 160000. Okay, Users, some other time we'll see all these fields. I'll make another video. In that video, we'll create customer, and also we'll create supplier. We'll check each part. We'll take one company. That company will be our supplier, and also as well as customer. So we'll make another video session. So in that session, we will go each tab. Okay. Terms of payment, we just defined. Remember, we defined set PT. This is our payment term. ZMPT, this is our payment term. Check, press enter. And that's all. So let's take a quick look. Vendor status, there, taxes and all. So because of time constraint, I will make it fast. Okay, we'll just create it. We are in the finance role. We'll just save it. Check first, and if everything is okay. First field address, standard address. This is the one language, EN. We have to fill in. We have to fill some information here. A fax 040. Mobile number 863987878. Just enter fictitious data 040 203. Email will be, like for example, sales CS at the rate of one time test run. Okay, .com. Okay, now just check. Click on check, everything is okay. Now just save it. So we have saved the business partner finance role. Now what we'll do now, we'll create the purchasing role, yani supplier role in the purchasing department. Click on this. This will be activated. Click once again. This will be activated. Just go look out for supplier role in purchasing. This is the one. Select it. Once you select the purchasing role for the supplier data, purchasing tab will be activated. Just enter MPNO, press enter. Okay. Currency INR. Move on to the next tab. Here, payment terms. We define the customized payment terms. ZMPT, 14 days 3%. As you have seen in the earlier session of this video, how to customize this. We have defined this, we'll select this one. Incoterms, we'll select Incoterms. So this is international standard Incoterms, we'll leave it. It's local supplier. Then Incoterms, this will be CIF, cost insurance freight. Okay, we'll select that. Check it out. Enter location. This will be Incoterms location. Location MP01. Deliver at. Or you click on the drop down. Let's see if anything is there. Deliver at location at plant MP01. Okay, check it out. GR based invoice verification. Check mark this. We will do it quickly because this session is going to be very lengthy. That's why I'll just do quickly. I'll enter the fields and we're going to have another session. In that session, we'll have detailed explanation of each tab. We'll just check now the purchasing role. So supplier data, save it. Just click on the partner functions. This is the important part. See, these are the partner functions. Automatically picked up. And what is our supplier number? Supplier number, we have taken one series, 1002, and our business partner, one starts with 8 series, 800002. So successfully we have entered the data. Save it. All right, this is be created now. Go back. Just type BP, press enter. Here, what was our code? Just check the supplier number. Supplier number was 1002. Press enter. See here the business partner. Double click. You cannot, if you want, you can make changes by doing this in this way. So now what we'll do, we'll create now foreign supplier. We created local supplier, we'll create one foreign supplier. Just go down. Here, one foreign supplier will create. Let's see how it works. Company. Let's say FORE, foreign supplier test run. Okay, select that and you can say foreign supplier. This is a search term. Test run. Okay. So street, you can say Sugarland. Sugarland. Postal 17. Something just fictitious data will enter. You say Houston. Let's go USTON Houston. Country is US. Texas TX. Press enter. Language, we'll select English. So, okay, language, we'll select for number, let's say 0011-23689. Mobile number plus 11 2346. Fax, email, let's say foreign vendor test run. Foreign supplier test run. STR, first we'll take sales. SALES, sales at the rate of n.com. Now we have filled up this one, just checked out. So we are creating BP role general data. Save it. Now we're going to get the number 9 series. So just take a note of it. BP foreign 900202. Now we'll quickly create. Press on this. Click on this. Now create the role of finance site. FI role. We'll create the FI role. Go 00. We'll go to the company code. Use the supplier to the company code NPN1 is okay. Click here. Go there. Just adopt. If you want, you can have more companies. You can add it. If you have more than one company. Insert it. Reconciliation account for the foreign supplier 16 1000. Okay. Then vendor payments, terms and conditions, pay immediately to the foreign supplier. Vendor correspondence, vendor status, withhold tax, leave it everything. Just click on check that as free, save it. Now extend the role to purchasing department, supplier role or vendor role that you call rolling. Here on the top, beware. Yeah, here it is. Because sometimes the users customize and they use the same standard codes. That's the problem. So we'll extend the role as a supplier. Okay, we'll save it. Now supplier role. Immediately this will be activated. Purchasing currency, purchasing organization MPNO. Press enter. Click on this. Transfer, and then you have old currency INR, order currency INR, partner functions automatically picked up. So in this case, same supplier is doing all the job. He is ordering and is supplying. So one partner, a business partner, is doing all the roles. He's playing all the roles. So leave it as it is. Okay, just check anything mandatory is need to be filled up. Save it. Just go back here. Just check 3 series we have taken for the foreign supplier. For the vendor role 3064. Now we'll go and do the one-time supplier. So this we already saved. Let's check again. Click on organization. Click on grouping. Select the group one-time supplier. So we have assigned external number and age. We need to enter manually. So one-time vendor, business partner, general data. One-time vendor test run. We have entered the description, name of the one-time vendor, search term. Then we can give some street, let's say SD Road, 50064, house number 2214. Enter the fictitious data user. You just check out everything's okay. Save it. Now click on this. We'll extend to FLV FICO Finance. Click on company code. So users, there was some, it's as it is a public server, somebody has deleted our one-time business partner group code. They have did something and they have removed our number range also. So before they did, I already tested this one. That's why I have this one. I'll show this one how one time you have to enter the manually the business partner number. I have taken OT0001, and now we are extending the role of FICO Finance. So this is how you enter manually the supplier number. Reconciliation, click on this reconciliation account we already entered. We just go one by one. Vendor status. So just check it out. Everything is okay. Save it. Now we'll extend the role to purchasing. So this is a supplier role. You see here purchasing tab will be activated. Click on this. I have already entered the purchasing organization. Click here. Transfer. You can click. Okay, these are the currency and payment terms. This is one-time vendor. We can go and select our customize payment terms. That was Z EPT. This is the one. Select on this. Check everything is okay. Save it. Click on partner functions. See, these are the assigned partner functions. Here, users while creating the grouping for the vendor account group and the BP role group, at that time we have check mark that numbers are same. Okay, so we have assigned same numbers. That's why the supplier number and the BP role number will be the same. Save it. Note down our one-time supplier is OT 00001. This is how you define the roles, create the general data, find the role now. We finish all the roles for the one-time supplier. Save it, just go back. Go back to our slide. We created one supplier, we created foreign supplier, we created local supplier, one-time supplier, and we have did all the data entry for all the three suppliers. So with that, we finished the task user. We have completed the business requirement. Thanks for patience watching. See you until my next video. Goodbye.